Victoria never really liked Meghan. Meghan and Harry are utterly furious about it because the Beckhams are almost filling the void that Harry and Meghan left.
Their relationship now frosty despite the fact that the Beckhams did attend the royal wedding.
Harry and Meghan were at the top of the world. They were given everything. And to fall so quickly, even with all of Hollywood behind you. I mean, come on. You've got Netflix behind you. You've got Spotify behind you. You've got Oprah Winfrey behind you. And it still didn't work. And you know why it didn't work? Because they are not nice people.
He said, is Victoria leaking stories about Meghan? How are people finding out where Meghan Markle is getting her hair done?
For many years, Victoria Beckham was perfect, quiet, clean, totally in charge. The lady who made huge businesses without ever talking loud. But one night in London, that quietness broke apart. Victoria walks on stage, peaceful, glowing, in charge, until halfway through her talk, she stops. Her hand holds the stand. Her voice gets sharp. I stayed quiet too long. People need to know what she did. 7 words, no name, but every camera in the room looked toward one person. Meghan Markle. 11 seconds later, the video was online. By morning, 4 million views, news stories exploding. Victoria Beckham just broke the royal quietness. And that's when the world understood this wasn't rumors. It was payback. Because that sentence, what she didn't come from nothing. It came from years of backstabbing, quietness, and one friendship that went crazy. Wait till you hear how this royal friendship became into fashion fighting.
Every celebrity knows there is nothing greater than royalty. Harry and Meghan making that step back and putting themselves into the realm of celebrity was maybe one of the dumbest decisions they ever made, because even celebrities have a great respect for royalty because it's something that they can't attain by simply being talented or anything like that. You either marry into royalty or you're born into it.
Let's go back to when Meghan Markle was Britain's newest interest. Hollywood actress, royal beginner, and the news's latest fixation. Enter Victoria Beckham, pop star turned fashion boss. The one lady who actually got the worry. While others talked quietly, Victoria contacted her. She gave Meghan something super valuable. Safety. Her secret phone list. Her news team. Her favorite clothes pickers. Even her favorite relaxation owners. The ones who know how to keep secrets. Soon they were together always. Giggling at Wimbledon. Talking quietly courtside. Victoria mailing dresses straight to Kensington Palace. Everyone said, this is royal friendship at its best. But halfway through this magical story, something broke. And if you think you know who started it, think again.
Beckham has claimed that Meghan Markle was irritated when she found out that Victoria Beckham was richer than her. It says she deluded herself into thinking she was of higher social rank than the famous couple.
By late 2019, someone inside Meghan's group was telling stories, secret information too exact to be accident. And one name kept coming back again and again. Victoria Beckham. To Meghan, it felt like backstabbing. There was no fight, no reason given, just space. Messages went ignored. Invitations ended. And suddenly the Beckhams were missing from the royal invite list. When Meghan and Harry ran to California, Victoria's name disappeared from their world completely. No talking, no meetup, just nice, careful quietness. And in British fancy people, quietness isn't peace, it's fighting.
It's the biggest leak on the planet, as we know, but she was trying to say that Victoria was leaking negative stories about her. It was nuts. And then Harry went over to the Invictus Games and ignored David.
Months later, Victoria jumped herself into a kids' hospital charity party. Meghan was supposed to help run it, bringing royal brightness to the reason. But then a message leaked. Quote, per Duchess's wish, please think about different sponsorship. Worries have been brought about brand matching. End quote. Translation, you're not royal enough to stand next to her. Victoria had already given money, created, and advertised all for free. Then overnight, she was removed. That wasn't business. That was embarrassment. So when Victoria finally stood on that stage and said, people need to know what she did, every lady in that room knew exactly who she meant. And for the first time in her life, Victoria didn't smile it away. But that wasn't the weirdest part.
And I'm not one usually to take the side of the Beckhams, but in terms of their fallout, it was completely the fault of Meghan and Harry, who came to this ridiculous decision that Victoria Beckham, who hates the media and who hates the tabloid press, had been leaking stories to them about Meghan. I mean, it was just so ludicrous.
The internet went crazy. Hashtags like Victoria snapped and Beckham versus Markle hit popular within hours. One funny picture showed Victoria holding a microphone with the words, "Spice World just got spicy again." Another read, "When Victoria talks, news teams panic." Even newspapers, who once loved Meghan, changed the story overnight. Headlines yelled, "Victoria breaks the royal spell." And then came David Beckham's action. A picture of the family laughing around a dinner table. Caption, "Truth always comes out in the end." Quiet, but powerful. Because in celebrity talk, that's not a caption, that's our announcement. Famous people joined in with mysterious emojis. A supermodel posted 3 hearts. A designer wrote, "Some people mistake kindness for weakness." Meanwhile, Meghan's fancy friends, quiet, Oprah, Serena, even Harry, nothing. Would you believe her if you saw that video? Comment below, because quietness speaks tons.
Both David and Victoria put great importance on family and would never ever turn on their relations, the way that Harry and Meghan did.
Within 24 hours, the fight stopped being rumors. It became a news disaster. Every second Meghan stayed quiet, Victoria looks tougher. Fashion magazine writers wrote, "If Victoria's speaking, something hurt her." And that sentence hit hard because this wasn't a news trick. This was sadness. Years of friendship torn apart by doubt and selfishness. Then the final hit. A 14-second sound recording appeared online. A woman's voice saying, "She's lucky I don't say what I know about her." No background, no proof. But the poster claimed it was Meghan. 6 million views. Fans in shock. Even her most faithful supporters walked away. One account erased all Meghan posts and changed their description with, "If that recording is real, I don't know what to say anymore." Victoria quiet, but a person close to her whispered 5 words that burned through every headline. She's disappointed, but not surprised. And that sentence hit harder than any news statement ever could.
She's addicted to fame. She's addicted to coverage. She's addicted to driving the narrative.
By now, people inside were saying what no one dared say for years. When Victoria Beckham is finished with you, doors shut fast. Hollywood started to talk quietly, removing Meghan out of fashion invites, charity lists, company campaigns. Not publicly, just quietly. That's how real power works. Then came the story that froze the business. Victoria Beckham might sit down for a tell-all interview. Not a tweet, not a party speech, just sit down. A close friend said she feels people only know half the story. She's ready to tell the rest. Emergency phone calls, problem meetings, lawyer discussions, all before Victoria said another word. Because this time, quietness wasn't safety. It was power. And the longer Meghan said nothing, the more people believed Victoria's side. Her husband's caption suddenly felt future-telling. Truth always comes out in the end. If they could hide this fight for years, what else did they rewrite?
Meghan Markle is over the fact that Netflix have effectively decided to put her on the scrap heap. At the same time, go all in on Victoria Beckham, her arch rival, Lady C, who is now going to be hosting this blockbuster. There was the announcement. She, of course, believes this is some type of, entertainment conspiracy to destroy her. But isn't the reality, Lady C, that Netflix have just realized that people are much more interested in Victoria Beckham and she has much more hope of becoming a big star for them?
By the end of the week, it wasn't just a fight. It was a warning story about truth, friendship, and what happens when quietness becomes into planning. When reporters asked Victoria why she finally spoke, she said softly, "I stayed quiet because I thought it would protect everyone, but all it did was protect the wrong person." Simple, beautiful, final. That sentence locked her story. The lady who picked truth over politeness. Meanwhile, Meghan's group stayed frozen. No denial, no announcement, not even a no comment. And every day that passed, the internet decided for them. Because sometimes the loudest thing you can say is nothing. If you love your drama served cold, subscribe because this royal storm has only just begun.